Hello and welcome. Today I will start the video by head swapping these two dolls. This I have no idea who she is. She's a Bob Mackie and I've been keeping her for a very long time, but I don't know. Her face, her eyes are way too big and they don't speak to me. But she has articulation, and if you know me, you know articulation is very important for me. And then I have this girl who I see as a witch. She has painted hair, which I actually like literally some child painted on her hair. She's from the flea market and almost white eyes, and this is acne cream because she was covered in, and I want to make a witch out of her, and I will actually not change her hair because I like that it's messy, but yeah, I will head swap them because I like this one way better than the Bob Mackie, surprisingly. This is where we are at. I head swap them, and these are pipe cleaners, and last night I did her hair like that with them. Then I poured boiling hot water on top of it, then I waited for it to cool off, then I put it in the freezer to freeze, and then I left it overnight for the curls to settle. I will not undo them for now because I want to make her an outfit, and once the outfit is done we can see how the hair looks like. And this girl has a new body. She will be in the stash for now because she's pretty, and I am waiting for her hair to dry because I want to see her if her hair is like that. Maybe, you know, I will like her more, you know, with her hair down, and you don't really see the burnt part. Her eyes are way too big and too close and uneven. This is why I can't kind of relate to her, but actually with her hair like that, maybe, you know, it's doable, and I will, you know, continue to have her. You know, I won't get rid of her because she has a really pretty face. But yeah, this girl definitely deserves the articulated body, and I can't wait to make her an outfit, so let's do that. And because I showed her getting her hair straight, I didn't want to leave you wondering if it worked. It worked, and I was thinking of getting rid of her, but I won't. I don't know. She's strange, but I like her and I don't like her at the same time. For now, she's going to go in the deep storage. I don't know, her eyes are way too big, but she's a Mackie face, and I just love me a good Mackie face. And when her hair is down, it's actually pretty, even though it's very short. Okay. So, I showed you this little cloth. It's like a towel. I already taken it apart a while back, and I'm going to make a skirt, and this is the tail of Chupi. And then Mishi is there, but anyways, I am showing it to you now because I will cut it up, and yeah, I'll try to make a big witch skirt for my witch, and I'll do half circle like that, and then I will put it again, like I'll cut it and I'll put it here. I'm not gonna go full circle because on the back the pumpkins and the cats aren't going to look as they should. I am even wondering, maybe I should like do it up to here, maybe, because this pumpkin is gonna be on the side. Maybe it won't be so visible. At least the front and the back are going to be, you know, together like they should be. I really love the cats. But yeah, let's get it up and make a big skirt for the witch. I wanted to film a little update. I have cut up the skirt and I'm working on it, but I'm also making a hat and boots. I know that currently the boots look like just a cast, and that's what they basically are. This is paper, and I'm using this sort of glue. It's glue for wood, water resistant glue. And so basically I take little just wipes like that. I take them apart, but because they're two ply, I take just one ply. I put some glue and I put paper, then I put glue on top of it, wet paper, and you get basically like a cast. And the way that I did this, the hat, is I use this Mattel hat, which, you know, is just your beach hat. I put a little bit of just paper here to form the structure and started building on it. And yeah, I will put some more paper like that and glue to fill this, but I have made a lot of things like that. And here is another hat that is supposed to look like a mushroom that we're going to hopefully finish this year. I started it a while back. Yeah, just a little update. So I wanted to show you how I make the hats. Basically, I start with something like this. Just scrap paper that I put on this. You can probably go without it, but having the Barbie hat allows me to be sure that it will fit. And also I have some structure. And then I will put a layer of this and a layer of tissue and repeat until it's thick. And when you have to stop is when you are putting the glue with the brush, you start removing pieces of the tissue, then you have to stop and let it completely dry, and then you can add more, because once it's dry it's like a cast, you know, it's solid because it's water resistant, the glue. So yeah, I will make one more hat for another doll, so let's do that. I love doing these, by the way. It's just one of my favorite Halloween crafts. And they aren't way too heavy, but they're sturdy, which is pretty cool. And this is what basically the first layer looks like. It's not one layer, it's several tissues with a lot of glue. And it's still wet, so I'm gonna let it dry and then I'll do another layer. It's obviously not very neat, but the point is that it's supposed to look like old cracked leather at the end of the day when I paint it. So it's intentionally wrinkly and textured. Maybe you can do it not wrinkly and not textured, but I want it to be wrinkly and textured because, yeah, I want it to be old worn witch's hat, basically. Alright, so after what I showed you, I cut them up in the back. I remove them. I make sure I can put them back on and remove them. Then I whipped out the hot glue and using just the heels are just a piece of hot glue stick that I cut up and stuck there. And yes, they are ugly, like their shape isn't amazing, and I'm not crazy about hot glue crafts because temperature, you know, will easily change what you have done. Also, you know, it's not perfectly symmetrical or anything, but it's fast and because when you are building hot glue, the hot glue itself becomes heavy. I can actually, with a little bit of fiddling, pose the dough because this part of the shoe is heavy. And now I need to be painting this stuff. Considering she will have a very long skirt, this won't be visible that much, but yeah, here is how I made a pair of boots for my new witch. Not the cleanest or prettiest, but this is going to be their structure, and I'll show you how I will finish them to look cute. And when you paint them, you can really see just how uneven they are. But I will put, I have very thin velvet like black fabric. I will wrap them in it, and I will glue it on top with F600 glue. Oops. So I hope it will look a little bit better, but yeah, once you paint them, you can really see how janky and uneven they are, but this is how much I was able to do with the glue gun. And I will put decorations on top so it won't be, you know, that janky when we are done. Looks so much better, but we'll make it look even better. I am dead. This curling wasn't a good idea. Also, the hair keeps on getting dirt on her face. See, this is marker. It will wash out, but yeah, I have to tame that now. Oh, this is the best shot ever. Okay, I will dunk it into water. I am dead. Well, if it could be like that, it would have been cute. Let's try and tame this. And I am done. I have set up, hello Mishi, a little scene here with all of my Halloween stuff that I have. And my little witch is done. I like making a witch every year. And I do have a lot of witch dollies and I love them all. They're in storage. Last year I think I opted to get a lot of them out, but this year I just don't have the energy to go through my storage to get the other witches. But honestly, she doesn't need company. I absolutely adore how she ended up looking. I don't know if you remember, like if you're one of my regulars, when I found her at the flea market, what this doll actually looked like. But I think she has come a long way. Making the skirt, honestly, it went a lot better than from what I expected. I just am not very good with skirts because there are a lot of fabric, and fabric management, let's say, isn't something that comes naturally to me. But I think it actually looks good. This fabric is, it's not the best fabric, but I think it works. I think it looks really good. I was thinking of putting some more embellishments on it, like I have little shiny pumpkins and bats and stuff like that, like sequins, but I decided against it because the little belt things that I put there are already way too shiny, and you know me, I like shiny, but I didn't want to go overboard with her. Maybe for, you know, someone's taste, she already is like overboard, you know, too much. But for me, she's just what she was supposed to be. So now let me show her in detail. Oh, actually, I'm gonna take the camera in instead of the doll closer. This is the hairstyle I went with. Before I remove the hat to show you the hairstyle, I want to show you the hat in detail. The hat is one of these AliExpress hats that I got a while back. I didn't choose to give her the witch hat that I started making. First off, I haven't finished it, but I didn't finish the hat because just I saw this bucket hat and I was like, a bucket hat for a witch is pretty cute, and the little spider is the same as on her boots. I have just a bunch of little spider decorations, and you know, I wanted her hat to match with her boots, and I just dry brushed some gold paint on the hat because she likes gold. I absolutely love her face with the hat and the beads and the textured hair and the purple, almost gray eyes. That's, you know, that's what gave me the witchy vibe about this doll. Honestly, I don't even remember what this doll was originally. Probably a fashion fever or something of that sort. They have the prettiest faces. But yeah, let's now remove the hat so I can show you the hairstyle that we did, which is just basically a bunch of braids, and I overdid it a little bit because you know, it's hard to put the hat on because she has too much stuff going on in her hair. But let me show you. So this is it. Basically, it's just a bunch of beads and braids and curls, and how crazy her hair looked when it was just freshly curled. And yeah, just very, to me, this is very witchy vibe. I absolutely love it, and basically this is what I was imagining. For a moment there, when I undid the pipe cleaners and saw what mess her hair actually was, I was scared that I won't be able to manage it, and I would have to just boil it back to being straight, which I didn't want it to be straight. I want it to be very textured, which, yeah, this is what witch. It's a witch, so witch is allowed for me to say a lot this time in this video. But yeah, texture. Tell me what you think about the hairstyle. Do you like it or do you not? I think it's witchy enough for me, you know. I really like it. And then let me show you close-up of the bodice of the dress, which isn't perfect, I know. Like, this is crooked, I know. It's because this fabric is stretchy and I was tired when I was stitching it. I just wanted to see it done, and I shouldn't have. I should have went to bed because it was already late and I was tired. But you know, maybe if I haven't told you, you wouldn't even have noticed. I opted to go without sleeves. I don't know. I feel like it's her thing, you know. I put a lot of snaps here, so it closes all the way with snaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 snaps. Can you believe it? Sometimes the most I can do is 3 and just leave things gapping because I'm too lazy to sew on snaps. You know, snaps are usually at that point of the outfit when you can call it done, and I want to be done with it, so I usually just ignore the snaps. But this time I really did my best. Then I made her a little bag out of the same fabric. It has the pumpkins on both sides, little gold beads, and you know, little strap that is also gold. And let's give some attention to the boots, because they were an interesting experiment. You know, I fully made them out of paper and hot glue, and I don't know, they aren't perfect, they aren't functional. Like if you walk with this like that, you will trip over the spider legs, but I don't know, I like her little golden spiders, and I gave her a pair of socks just because to make sure that the boots don't fall off. They are made to you know, not this exact body fit, but a very similar one, but still I wanted to make sure that the boots are really on there. And fiddling around with the hat isn't easy because of me overdoing the amount of beads in her hair, but I still want her to have the hat because I don't know, I like it. You know, a witch has to have a hat. There we go. My newest witch. Tell me what you think about her. And I do have one witch that I can bring very easily, who is on the shelf, isn't in deep storage. Be right back. There we go. My Billy the Witch, who has a full-on repaint video on the channel, and who is way too complicated for me to put in storage. I would have to prepare, you know, too much for her to be stored, so she will forever be out of storage. And she has one of these witch's hats that I started doing for my new witch. And since, you know, this one is Billy, the new one is gonna be Lily. Billy and Lily, the little witches. They have the same, actually the same face mold, just, you know, Billy is repainted. And by the way, they both had marker hair. Billy's hair is also, what is it called? Kaneko one, that was colored by a kid to be blue. And I saw the witchy vibe. And then this is the same type of hair that was colored again by a kid to be black, which, you know, it's just now this very dirty blonde, and Billy's remained blue. But I just love rescuing those from the flea market and turning them into something cool, hopefully. At least to me they're cool. They make me smile. I really like them. And yeah, hopefully one day I can have a display, you know, full year of my witches, because I do have other witches also in my storage. Some of them have outfits, hats and stuff that I have made for them. Others have stuff for witches, outfits, you know, that I have bought, that were made for me, stuff like that. And hopefully we can make it like a little tradition. I love doing witches, so maybe each year we can do a little witch. Sadly this year I didn't have time to make a sugar school Barbie for Day of the Dead, which last year I made, I think, 2. I really wanted, because when I see Mattel come out with them, I want to make one for myself, you know, basically making the design that they made myself for me, because I can't afford to buy all of those, and I have a lot of already, you know, rescued those from the flea market. That this is the reason why I have rescued them, because I enjoy repainting, I enjoy crafting for them and turning them, you know, into something else. But I don't think that this year I'm going to have the time to make Day of the Dead Barbie. However, I'm happy with my little witch, and I guess this video has gotten very long already, for which, if you're still here, thank you, you're awesome for watching. And I have to also take her out for videos and pictures, so I can have time to edit on time for Halloween, for which I am actually going to tell you happy Halloween, because I'm hoping that I managed to edit this video and upload it and set it up and everything on time for Halloween, you know, exactly for Halloween. And yeah, happy Halloween. Thanks so much for joining me for my little witch transformation. Which you like more, Billy or Lily? Billy, Lily? If you haven't seen Billy's video, you can go and check it out. It's on the channel. You just have to scroll a little bit. This way you can see actually how many videos I have. I have a lot of them. If you like something, please take a look and leave me a like, so I know that you liked something. And yeah, thank you so much to everyone who is already subscribed. Thank you so much to everyone who watches the whole videos, even to the people who skip a little bit here and there. And happy Halloween. Do you have a new witch this year? Maybe you bought a witch doll, maybe you made a witch doll yourself. I don't know. Tell me in the comments. Trick or treat. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.